Big Sky Outdoors, powered by Town Pump, fueling your next outdoor adventure, is also brought to you by Counter Assault, your ultimate protection in the wild. Montana Army Navy, get it, get out, and live it. McKenzie River Pizza, the best pie in the Big Sky. Glacier Real Estate, your real estate connection to Northwest Montana. And the Outdoor Report is provided by Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks.
Hi, and thanks for joining us this week on Big Sky Outdoors. I'm Matt Redding along with Kelly and Clay, and we're in the beautiful Bitterroot Valley today. And Clay, what are we doing? What's our plan, man?
The squala bugs are coming off.
Yep.
It's end of March, first part of April. The big fish wake up early, and so we're gonna go out, see if we can get a few fish on the line.
On the dry.
Yeah, let's do it. So this is what we're looking for today. Skwala, stonefly right there. This is a male. There's no egg sac on his butt. He's got a nice yellow coloration on him, you know, brown body, flat wing across his back. He got his regular leg pattern, so he'll make a beautiful silhouette on the water, especially with the sun kind of cloudy a little bit today, but the water's clear. So we'll be seeing a lot of these crawling around on the raft and off of us and up on the banks. Fish will be eating a lot of these. Let's go get them. Okay, just as you finish your cast, right before the bug hits the water, do an inverted seed. There you go, with your rod tip, and let her float. Good job. There it is. I like it. That's how we get fish to the boat.
Nice little cutty.
Nice job, Kelly.
Well, today we're going to be fishing the Bitterroot, and I like to fish a 5-weight, 9-foot long. It gives me control on my line. It allows me to mend. Sometimes the river gets a little bit fat, you know, the water comes up real quick or something like that, and you want to be able to reach a little bit further, or you just want some more control on your line, and I like a good presentation, so I found that a 9-foot gives me plenty of room to be able to cast the way I like to cast and mend. And it's all about the cast and mend. I mean, your work doesn't quit when the line hits the water. Today we're gonna be fishing probably about a size 10, 12 squala. We're gonna be sending it in the soft water, off the edge of the current, near the rocks. These bugs are coming off as the air temperature and the rocks warm up, the sun hits them. Here, where he's crawled out from under his rock, and he's just trying to soak up some heat off of these rocks that face a little bit to the south. Oh yeah, that's a healthy fish. His belly to back is nice and thick. He's coming up. No, he's putting up a good fight. Here we go. It's a beautiful cutty. Just tip him upside down, put him to sleep, and put her right back. It's a beautiful hen, nice colored, big slashes on her, healthy, real healthy fish. Awesome. Thanks, guys. That was awesome.
Oh, there's one right there.
Nice. Ah, it feels good to catch a fish on the dry. It's been a long, brutal winter, and it's so much fun to finally get into fish. Late March, early April, squala hatch, it's blast. Got me right on him, Clay. Good job.
Right on.
Nice. Wow, look at his throat. Wow.
Beautiful fish.
Beautiful fish, so much fun. Especially after a long winter.
not catching any fish for a while.
Right? Always nice
And then to be able to get a
those.
nice little cutty like that. Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
buddy.
beautiful.
There he goes. Yeah, sweet.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
Big Sky Outdoors is brought to you locally by your Montana Honda dealers and by Parkside Credit Union.
At Town Pump, we appreciate the opportunity to serve you and give back to the communities we live in. Come check out our expanded wine areas with a great selection and low prices. This month's specials include 32-ounce fountain drink, $1, Pepsi product 12 packs, $4.99, Miller Lite and Coors Light 16-ounce 12 packs, $11.99. Thank you for supporting our Montana-owned and operated Town Pump stores, fueling your Montana adventures since 1953.
Glacier Real Estate understands why you live, work, and play in Northwest Montana. Let Tim Gravel and Kenyon Matheson help you buy or sell your next piece of the Montana dream. Call Tim or Kenyon of Glacier Real Estate today.
This time of year, what I like to do is find me a little bit slower water, not in the main current or the hard water. Really the biggest thing to look for here is like the velocity, I think. You know, a lot of people really try to fish fast water, or the fish are holding here, but fish, they don't want to use any more energy than they have to survive. And so realistically, if we find the water that's got the right velocity, that's bringing the food to them, that's where the fish are going to want to stay. You know, they get fed, they spend the least amount of energy possible to exist and feed themselves, and that's how nature has built the system. Beautiful rainbow. Look at this big guy. What a beautiful fish. Nice and heavy, front to back. There we go. What a great fish. That's enough to make you smile all day. And there's more feeding. They're keyed up on the Skwala hatch today. It's a little cloudy, it's warm, it's 60+ degrees. We got a brush pile right above us, some great habitat, tons of bugs coming off of it. And the fish down below it are just sitting here hitting bugs left and right. So we're gonna see if we can get a couple more of them on the line. Nature's got its own built-in system on how a fish expends its energy. And you know, when a fish sees a lot of food coming by in the foam line, they can zip out and nab it and get back into that no current area. That just allows the fish to get bigger. And as the fish gets bigger, he gets better position within the feeding chain. So he can push smaller fish out of the way. So it's all about nature's program.
That's pretty good fish.
Here we go. Beautiful cutty. Oh, it's just strapped. There we go.
While Clay's catching fish, I want to take a moment and show you a couple of the fly patterns that we're using here on the Bitterroot this morning. You know, these all come from the Montana Fly Company based right here in western Montana. And the first fly that we've been mainly using today and Clay's been using to catch a lot of his fish is called the Miller's High Viz. This is a great looking pattern. It's green with a black egg sac on the butt. It's also very easy to see in the water because it's got a nice white indicator wing on the top. So it's easy to see as it floats through the riffles on the river. You know, the other pattern we've been using today is the bullet head squala. And this is a very common and popular pattern for the squala hatch You know, a size 12 to 14 is about perfect. You can even get away with probably a size 10. Again, great looking pattern. This particular one has got a yellow body with a black butt to indicate that egg sac. It's got a yellow indicator on top, so it's easy to see in the waters. It's also important to have a few nymphs in the box as well. We haven't had to go that route today because the dry fly fishing's been so good, but it's important to have a few patterns that represent the squala pattern. Some of those patterns to use is a Pat's rubber legs, or in this case, a naughty girl. Another really good pattern to use is either pheasant tail, or in this case, a prince nymph, with or without the bead. So before you head out this spring to do some fishing, make sure you stop by one of your local fly shops. Go in there and look for flies from the Montana Fly Company. They'll help you out, they'll figure out what size you need, and they'll get you on the water and catching some fish.
Oh my God! See that fish? That is a bomber. Yeah. There's really not a lot I can do right here because I'm borrowing my friend's 3-weight rod. So this fish feels like a freight train. Get a little side pressure. That fish will come right to us with some side pressure. Here he comes. And then we're going to bring him right to the top. There we go. Those beautiful colors. Hitting so hard, they're just crushing these bugs. Beautiful color. Guess he didn't want to hang around. Yet another good one.
At Honda, we design cars that you'll love to drive, like the Accord. Fun to drive when you're getting away for some me time or even on your daily commute. So hurry in to the Honda Dream Garage sales event. Test drive the Accord, named a Car and Driver 10 Best a record 31 times.
Army-Navy is your hunting headquarters. It's the best place around when you're serious about saving money on the things you need to go hunting. Knife sharpeners, wool gloves, backpacking meals, optics, socks, boots, insoles, stoves. Why, it's a virtual hunter's checklist. All name brands and all at fantastic savings. On Highway 2 in Evergreen and Highway 93 in Whitefish. MontanaArmyNavy.com.
Get out and live it.
Oh my God! Did you see that? Woo-hoo! Woo! That's awesome. He just crushed that. Oh, I love the squala hatch. This is good times right here. He took it, made a big, like kind of a figure 8 out there, and then he made one good jump. I'm going to try to get him to come up to us here. Oh, and away he goes. Easy come, easy go. Ah, that was awesome. Woo, little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah.
So I was raised by my dad, and so I was taught how to fly fish at about 16. Unfortunately, as a 16-year-old girl, I thought it was pretty dumb. Didn't take up on it very much. Fast forward a few years later, I joined the military, and I've deployed twice to Iraq and once to Afghanistan, and we've always just kind of floated the Bitterroot. It's always been a summertime thing for most Bitterrooters. Clay's little brother's my best friend, and the summer 2011, when I wasn't working up in the park, we'd be floating and Luke would fish, and after summer of that I went, well, I can do that. and I haven't looked back since.
Right. Oh, right there by it. Lower your rod tip. There you go. There. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In a sec, I'll try to get us over here to the edge where you can get a decent fight on him. What's that? That was an awesome release. Something like that. That fish is gonna feel violated. I feel bad for him.
Now we know how I do have what's called complex PTSD from my time in the service, and fly fishing just kind of calms my mind. It's a chance to get out with nature. I like the repetitiveness of casting, and you just kind of get to focus on one thing and one thing alone, and that's what your fly's doing in the water.
So we see a lot of birds that are active right along the bank right here, and they're looking for squala bugs in the brush and these dead logs and in amongst the rocks, and that's right where we want to be fishing. Oh, nice one too. That's a great fish. We'll talk later. We got a fish. Okay, just hang tough. Oh, that's a beautiful fish. That might be fish of the day right there. Oh man, look at that. What a beautiful fish. Wow. Beautiful rainbow. You want to come let your fish go? So when you grab him, stick one finger in his mouth and the other one kind of back a little bit further back. There you go, just like that. And then keep him right in the water. There you go. Oh, what a gorgeous fish. Woo! The big rainbow that Kelly just caught was gorgeous. I mean, people go all season trying to catch that fish right there. And it was really cool that we got to be part of that today.
Glacier Real Estate understands why you live, work, and play in Northwest Montana. That Tim Gravel and Kenyon Matheson help you buy or sell your next piece of the Montana dream. Call Tim or Kenyon of Glacier Real Estate today.
Parkside Credit Union invests in our communities, inspiring partner organizations like the Bob Marshall Wilderness Foundation. They feel the enthusiasm and enjoy the opportunity to be in the limelight as we step aside to share the stage. We're in tune with our members and always elevate the local atmosphere. We make banking fun. It's the people that matter, and at Parkside, we know you because we are you.
Yeah, I guided for years for a bunch of different outfitters, and you know, when I get the chance to actually go fishing for myself, you know, it's just like anything else that you do. You find that one thing that, you know, kind of drives you a little bit crazy, but you find the enjoyable parts in it. And just being out here, being away from tons of other people, it's just gorgeous. The smell, the feel, the water. There's not much to think about out here, and it's kind of nice to leave your phone in the vehicle and just be. It's good.
This week's Outdoor Report from Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks is brought to you by Parkside Credit Union, the best place for the people of Western Montana to get a loan.
For 45 years, mountain lions have been a challenge to manage as a game species. But now, new technology and a better understanding of lions have come together to change the direction of mountain lion management in Montana.
We needed a way to monitor populations and to then set harvest seasons based on science and not speculation.
The mountain lion is like no other game species in the state. A carnivore, primarily nocturnal and elusive, they can roam great distances, making them a challenge for biologists to monitor.
The biggest challenge in managing mountain lions has always been our inability to count them.
Now, Montana's new mountain lion management strategy incorporates technology, genetics, and methodology to get a more accurate account of Montana's lions.
The field monitoring that we're planning to use is based on genetic techniques and statistical analyses that are right on the cutting edge to management of an elusive species like lion.
This strategy will allow wildlife managers to set hunting seasons based on more precise information, with the goal they don't overharvest or underharvest lions, depending on the area's objective.
The tools described in this strategy should give both lion hunters and other Montanans that care about mountain lions the confidence that Fish, Wildlife, and Parks can conserve the species into the future.
The application of this new strategy will make Montana a national leader in mountain lion management and pave a better path to mountain lion conservation in the future. I'm Winston Greeley, out among Montana's fish, wildlife, and parks.
Well, I kept sticking them in there thinking, all right, somebody's got to have a nose up in here.
I like it.
I'll bring him to the top, see what we got. Well, he's trying to hide under the boat. Now we're gonna take this fight. Oh yeah, nice brownie. Oh, he plays dirty. He's dirty. Well, we've been working a bank up here, and we had a really nice German brown come up on the take, and it took us a little while to get beached in here. It was kind of a little difficult getting him in. He's a heavy fish. Here he comes. There you go.
Look at that. Wow. That's a beast.
Look at that back dorsal back there. Such a beautiful fish. Kind of got a little bit of a hump back to him. Long nose, big heavy male. So people are always in a hurry to stick their forceps in their mouths, but this big old guy, there we go. What a beautiful fish. We're just gonna set him right in the water here. Sweet. Oh, I love it.